First of all, the time that you missed, how much does a player miss not playing? How much does it eat away at you?
Well, I mean, it's struggling, especially, playing professional ball. That's my livelihood right now. That's my profession, something I love to do. So when it's stripped away from you, you kind of feel hopeless, especially when you have to watch from the couch with your little dog beside you on TV. So it's not the funnest thing, but you get to revisit the game from a fan. You get to revisit the game from a coach's perspective and come back with a different viewpoint.
Now, last week when you played against the 49ers, were you 100%?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to measure percentages of how you feel in the league. Because I never met anyone who said they felt 100%. So, with that being said, I felt to the point where I could not give any excuses. Why we didn't perform at a high level.
Obviously, you see the game different, as you said, sitting on the couch as opposed to playing in it. But can you learn anything from watching the game from afar?
Yeah, you can learn a lot. Watching it from, again, I'm watching it on a film, I'm watching it on a TV, watching practices, and you kind of get to see the steps, the movement. And obviously, I spend a little bit more time studying the opponents, pick up on tendencies, kind of see where you need to be patient in the run game, how to pick up the pass blitz for the quarterback some more. And the game kind of slowed down, just like watching the ceiling fan. You capture that one little blade, and it kind of slows down a little bit. So, I took some time of kind of helping Andre along the way, watching the film and kind of showing him what I've been seeing, to try to help him grow as a young rookie.
When you went down with the injury, Rashad, I mean, the Giants were in pretty good shape. I mean, their record was okay, and now all they've done is lose. Are you shocked at the turn of events?
It's disappointing because when I look around the locker room, I understand what kind of talent we have. It's tremendous. So, when you go on now a 5-game losing streak, and you can look at the tape and understand that it's not physicality of why you're losing. There's really a lot of self-inflicted wounds where you're not keying in on the same linebacker as a unit, or a drop pass here, jumping off sides. If we keep shooting ourselves in the foot and turning the ball over, no matter who you play in the league, it's going to be quite difficult to win. So that's more frustrating than anything. We eliminate those and play Giants football, be physical up front, be stingy with the ball, play well on offense and defense, and being linked by special teams. We're always a hard thing to beat.
Now, we've heard it from former players. We hear it from fans. Tom's losing the room. He's been there too long. Now, you're new to the team, but when you're in that locker room and you see the veterans, guys that have been to the wars with Tom for so many years, do you ever see them disengaged? Do you ever see them not hearing Tom Coughlin's message?
No. He's a leader. There's something I gathered from him day one, and a lot of different idioms and philosophical approaches he kind of gives to players. Something I take from him is the faces may change, but the expectations never will from him. And he's a leader. He always captures the attention of the room. Great respect, and we all want to fight for him. So, that's something that shouldn't even be raised as a question.
Does it frustrate you when you hear a guy like Tiki Barber say, hey, Tom Coughlin's lost the room, they're not listening to him anymore? Do you wonder where that comes from?
When you ever ask the question about people's opinions, opinions are just that. Everybody has them. And it's truly, at the end of the day, as a player, as anything, any title in life, if you want to change somebody's opinion, you change the facts you give them. So, I'm never frustrated at people's opinions because they're not in the building, Mm-hmm. And I got great respect for TK as well. He's a tremendous player. But it's about the man that's inside the room. We go to bat and fight every day. We work every day, and we love our coach.
So let's analyze it, though, Rashad. The coaching is working. You believe Tom Coughlin's still a great coach, and you said you believe this team's got a ton of talent. So are injuries, in your mind, the number one reason why this team is 3-7?
Number one reason why we're 3-7 is because we're not putting enough points on the board to win. I can't say you can't say it's injuries because this is the NFL. It's 53-man. Every roster should be bulletproof with injury prone. So it's next man up mentality. You don't give any excuses. You never search for any. The guys that's on the field are capable. The play calls are capable. It's always up to the players to execute it. So right now we're just not getting the job done. But it's not because of the lack of player, lack of leadership. It's just a lack of execution right now.
Rashad Jennings, Giants running back, our guest here on the Michael Kay Show. Now, obviously, you're new to this, Rashad, but Giants are supposed to hate Cowboys. Have you caught that yet?
Yeah, I've definitely caught the history of the game. I've definitely captured some of the emotion of the game, and I'm glad to wear the NY and go to battle against them this Sunday night.
You still keep an eye on what's happening with your old team?
I keep an eye on everybody.
Okay.
I got the Sunday ticket. I always come back. I come back home. I watch our game. I watch our next opponent. I keep up with my friends across the league. I got them on every team. I definitely keep in touch with the guys over there in Oakland and even in Jacksonville as well.
All right. What's the name of the little dog that watched all the games with you?
Loopy.
What was the name?
Jennings. Loopy. Loopy.
Now, where's that come from?
I wanted a little dog. It's a Shih Tzu. It's Shih Tzu and a Poodle mix, right?
Right.
And it's a male, a little boy running around, and I wanted a crazy dog that's kind of like energetic. I feel a dog sets the tone and the tempo of a house.
Right.
So every time I walk in, he kind of fits the name of Lukey because he just goes wild.
Well, you know what? When the season's over, Rashad, you and Lukey come in. You could co-host a show with us for 4 hours.
Yeah.
You're a great guest.
That sounds like a plan.